12th August 2019. Do you know what importance this day has for us in our lives? Today happens to be the World Elephant Day. But how many of us have really tried to know about this? If I can ask you a question, did most of us really know that 12th August belongs to the elephant? And if none of us knew, I am not really surprised. Because in our day-to-day lives, we claim to, engage ourselves with many thoughts. We claim to keep ourselves busy with our routine activities. But why not really give some time and focus away from our routine activities and try to concentrate more on environment and nature, which plays an equal role in our existence? The World Elephant Day, the 5th edition of which is today, was started 5 years ago. And I'm sure most of us will not be even aware of why it was actually started. The basic idea of starting this World Elephant Day was to understand an elephant in a deeper perspective and try to find out why an elephant faces so many challenges which it is facing today. The reasons for this may be many. It can range from man-animal conflicts to it can range from absolutely a selfish motive of a human being who is selfish to such extent that he does not want any of nature's gifts to exist by his side. What could the reason for man-animal conflict be? And if I tell you the reason, you would be aghast. But yes, the main reason is human beings itself, us human beings. Man-animal conflicts occur basically due to our own interference into nature's habitat. Now, let's think of an example. Today we are here in one of the beautiful parks here and discussing about an elephant on the occasion of an elephant day. And a wild tusker just walks by us. It is, just about a yard away from us. Then what is our reaction as a human being? What do we do? Obviously we will be thinking that why this animal is here, and we start trying to attack it, and we start trying to drive it away into its natural habitat. But have we ever thought that the elephant too can think like that when we approach its habitat? But unfortunately, the elephant may not have that much amount of intelligence quotient as a human being has. But what is the use of this intelligent quotient which a human being has in this case? Put ourselves in the place of an elephant and try to understand what it faces. We hit a nail to an elephant, we try to shoot it, but have we ever really imagined the amount of pain it undergoes? Yes, we may always argue about the fact that an elephant comes in, it destroys our crops, it destroys a year's hard work, what we do in the fields. All that is true. But where does the solution for all this lie? Obviously, it doesn't lie with the elephant. It lies with us human beings. The elephant has been one of the greatest gifts of nature to us. And not only this, the elephant holds one of the biggest places in the history of our country as well, because it has existed in various diversities. It has existed amongst various positions of people, I would say, like all the way from kings and down the way to farmers. In South India, an elephant is worshipped and given a godly status. Like this, we have various plus points of an elephant. But we don't really concentrate on these things. As human beings, we just look about the fact that an elephant is a wild animal, which it is, yes, and it can only come and harm our crops. Now is the time for us to really scale that one step up and try to find out who the real cause of all these problems is. Friends, have you really seen one situation which I have seen a couple of times in my life, as well as I have read many times? We see an elephant getting electrocuted. We see an elephant dying while it is crossing a railway track. Or we see an elephant accidentally falling inside a well and drowning. Doesn't these instances really hurt you deep inside your heart? It should. And the World Elephant Day has exactly been commissioned only for us to come down and understand in depth about this fascinating animal. The idea behind me coming and presenting this before you was to come and strengthen my own hands. I feel alone, but if we join, then we can really do something to save this fascinating animal. Otherwise, that day is not too far when a tusker will just remain a beautiful portrait in your living rooms. Would you like that to happen? It is for you to decide.